There Will Be Crossbows presents Order!
And the beastly horde approached the castle gates as a ruinous multitude of malice. But the king was prepared, for the blue wizard had warned him. There will be danger, and there will be crossbows.
James, we made it. It's a very special episode. This is episode 97.
Wow, it's our anniversary episode. See,
Yes.
It's always smart to celebrate any anniversary 3 units of measurement before when it actually falls, just in case you don't make it to the actual anniversary.
It's a crazy world out there, so we have to celebrate our 97th episode spectacular.
That's right. A truck could hit me and we'll never make it to 100. In fact, I'm banking on truck hitting me. Crossing the street in Chicago is like playing Frogger. Nobody stops for pedestrians, even though the law, supposedly requires it. So you just kind of have to like hop in between cars and like sometimes do a somersault just to get out of the way of a semi just in time.
Do you think kids nowadays know what Frogger is?
Probably not, actually. I didn't realize what a dated reference that was, but they haven't made a Frogger game in a long time, I don't think.
It was a solid game. I think that it needs like a 3D, like HD equivalent today. They need to bring it back. They're rebooting everything else. Where's my Frogger movie?
I think Frogger has gotten a couple reboots, but none of them had any legs. I'm sure there was at least one 3D adventure Frogger game out there. I think they should just remake the original Frogger. Exactly, the game mechanics where you basically need 2 buttons to play the entire game, but they should like do it on the PS5 with the most like breathtaking HD graphics. I think that would be fun.
That would be completely unnecessary. Takes way more resources than you have to have, but
I would pay $69.99 for a copy of Frogger for my PS5. That's what games cost these days. That's what a new PlayStation game costs now, $70. Actually, ironically, when we were kids, a new game still cost about $70. If you bought a copy of Frogger when it was new for the Atari, it would have been $70.
I remember when I was a kid, I saved for like ever to buy one game, and terrible graphics.
Oh no!
It was a game called RBI Baseball.
Yeah,
and
you can get a copy today for about $1.50. Should you want to relive your memories?
The players were basically they're blobs. You had a blob head and a blob of a different color depending on what team you were for the jersey.
If we wanted to see formless blobs hit the baseball field, we would just go out and play ourselves, right?
That's right.
Hey, are we doing an episode? What's the theme today?
Theme today is order.
Well, that's good. This has been a very orderly start to the episode, so that's on theme. Yes, order was suggested by our friend Elias. Thank you, Elias. I think this is his 3rd time suggesting a show. Please edit this part out so they don't know that we plan all of our scenes in advance. But I was thinking for the arc this time, we have 3 beats of a scene where a character played by me is ordering food in a restaurant. The first beat, it's a hamburger. The second beat, pizza. The third beat, get this, dessert, ice cream, but different customers for each 3 beats.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. There's a lot to explore there.
You're saying that like you don't actually think that sounds very interesting.
I pretty much just forgot what you said because I was thinking about different kinds of flowers I might like to smell.
I guess we'll just do improv the hard way, John.
Making things up in the moment?
Yeah, like idiots.
We'll do it like idiots. That's how I'm used to doing it anyway.
All right, here you go. Improv by and for idiots. Brought to you by There Will Be Crossbows.
I got new marching orders today, sweetheart. I'm no longer in charge of the chemicals division.
That seems sudden. You're pretty accomplished as a chemist. I would expect they would be eager to keep you on as long as they could.
I'm still part of the division. They still want to keep me on, but some of my subordinates, they had their feelings hurt. Their feelings were hurt that they weren't in charge of stuff.
Ugh, cancel culture. Am I right? They probably were offended because you were in charge. Ugh.
They were. They said that having a hierarchy made them feel like less of a human being and less important. So the whole structure, the entire company, everybody's equal now.
Well, that's just silly. Kids these days just don't know how to sit down and take orders like they used to. I think you should reverse this decision. I think you need to fire your boss, take his job, and implement a strict authoritarian regime on the company starting tomorrow.
Like even more so. So there's no one that's equal. Everyone is in charge of someone and everyone has someone above them.
Exactly. Complete linear line. From you all the way down, everybody has a separate rank. Basically like playing Stratego, except just one of each piece.
That also means that the person at the top could be taken out by the person at the bottom.
You don't necessarily have to apply all the rules of Stratego, but it might be fun. Since you're the boss now, I say go for it. Run wild, honey. Let's see what happens.
One final fight, and then we reach the boss.
My thumbs are getting a little sore. Do you mind trying to take this one?
By myself? I mean, we've fought in tandem up to this point. One of us is the distraction, and one of us sneaks up from behind and stabs him in the neck.
Yeah, but man, we've been gaming for like 2 days straight, and I'm starting to feel kind of tired and a little bit sick, to be honest.
You're really sweaty right now.
Yeah, I really feel off, man. Yeah, let's get to it. Man, do you think if we like tweeted at like the game developers that they would like put a save function to this thing? Because it seems almost cruel that you have to do all this work just to beat the game.
It's how you separate the low-tier gamers from the hardcore professionals like us.
Yeah, I mean, there's already like 80,000 people in the Eastern Hemisphere who've reached the leaderboards, so if they can do it, we can.
That's right. We could be one of the elite. Dude, your eyes are so bloodshot. I don't even know how you can see out of those.
I don't think this is bloodshot. I think it's actual blood. I think I'm starting to bleed from my eyes. Yeah, that's blood, dude.
I wish I could bleed out my eyes like that. Damn, that's hardcore.
It's not as cool as it looks, man. It's actually pretty painful.
I didn't even bleed out my eyes when I had that seizure 3 or 4 hours ago.
Let's put on the VR goggles. Let's do this. All right, I'm ready. Let's go attack this boss.
Wait a second. There's no boss in this room. It's just you and me.
He's got to be here somewhere. Wasn't this the one that's supposed to be invisible? God damn it.
I think if I have to cook one more order of curly fries, I might lose my mind.
I can't believe they make us hand curl them all. That's just the worst. It is so hard to curl a French fry. They're pretty straight.
They come that way. They come straight, and we have to curl them. But everybody loves them because they can taste. They swear they taste better.
Man, it's not even fair. My buddy Jim, he works at Denny's. He says they get their curly fries in and they're already pre-curled.
I know there's a way that you can just make them do that. Like from the start, you just put them into a specialized machine that does the curly part. You don't have to do it by hand.
Dude, let's walk out. Let's quit this job and then no one's going to make the curly fries. All the people are going to be ordering curly fries. They can't have the curly fries. The restaurant gets screwed because we walked out. You willing to do this with me?
It's time we showed them what's really important in the restaurant industry. It's the people.
That's right. Taking off my apron, throwing it dramatically on the floor. Getting out of here. You with?
I'm with. Taking off my poofy chef hat.
Wow. It's amazing that they even let a prep cook wear that. You should have felt proud, but no time to think about that now.
Technically, I brought it from home. It's my hat.
Well, the tornado was probably not a good thing for the town. It's pretty destroyed.
On the plus side, we no longer have an overcrowding situation at the Humane Society.
Oh, God. I can't believe that's where it touched down the hardest. The squeals. I'll never get the squeals. I'll never get the sound of those dog and kitty squeals out of my head.
You know it's bad because that's not even a sound that they normally make.
I guess at least they don't have to find, parents for all the kids at the orphanage that was next to the Humane Society. I guess that's silver lining, right?
Our orphan problem is no longer a problem.
So that's good. And then the homeless shelter and the old folks home next to it, they had some administrative logistical issues that have now been more or less resolved. Feels wrong saying it, but it is true.
In fact, I think the only neighborhood in the whole town that's untouched is Billionaire's Row.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry I bumped into you. Oh, God, so we have to do this now. So I'm 6.
Oh, hey there, 6. I'm an 8.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a lieutenant. I'm just a minor.
Wow.
Although I was responsible for planning the bomb that killed the old CEO, thereby ushering in this new order.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm glad you found your utility. I'm sorry this happened, but I have to kill you now.
Oh, we're doing the death thing? I don't want to do the death thing. Oh, jeez.
I mean, I don't want to either, but Charles has just gone off the deep end with these rules. I mean, ever since he came in with his hierarchy rankings a couple days ago, things have just been mass chaos.
It would be fine if we had left it right there, but the fact that now he's implemented the death to all higher numbers initiative, I'm not a fan of it.
Well, at first they were just getting fired, but then there just weren't enough employees to carry on the day-to-day work, so he insists on killing people off instead. Honestly, I don't know how that helps with the day-to-day work, but he said no questions allowed.
We're not in charge here. We just have to carry out the orders no matter how despicable we find them. I myself killed a pair of 9s earlier in the day.
Oh, God. Jimmy and Bobby, huh?
It was their second day on the job.
It's turned into a pretty brutal place to be an intern. Listen, I don't want to do this any more than you, but maybe if you could just crawl into the cardboard compactor and I'll just flip it on and that'll do you in. I don't want to have to do this kind of, more directly than that. You just jammed a letter opener into my neck. That's not allowed. I'm a 6.
God, what have I done? I've upset the rules of the entire thing.
You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Gurgle, 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 dead.
Okay, I'm putting into effect the Clue Initiative. No one must know what I have done here. Okay, Stan, put on your VR goggles.
Ready.
Okay, we are the Frog. Time to cross this street.
Let's do it. I'm so glad they finally made an HD remake VR version of Frogger. This is the coolest thing ever.
This is actually pretty terrifying.
Okay, I see an opening. I'm going for it. I think I got this.
Ah!
Whoa. Good thing you can respawn quickly. That was incredibly scary.
I saw you die, Stan.
Go slow. That's my tip. After you.
Oh God, this version incorporates low-flying aircraft.
Wow, this game did not seem scary back in the Atari days, but now it's a lot.
This traffic is whizzing by. They're not paying attention at all.
Also, look at your hands. Frog hands are really gross when you see them up close.
Ah! Imagine holding a pop bottle with these.
Oh god, the ground beneath us is crumbling. We gotta go for it.
Ah! Boink.
Dude, this sucks. You wanna like take this thing off and go to the park?
Let's go to the park. I can't get it off.
Oh my god. Nothing's happening. We're stuck in the game. They made the technology to create this world, but they didn't make the technology to take us back out of it.
What hath science wrought? You know what I'm in the mood for dessert? Curly fries.
Waiter, can we get one more order of curly fries?
Oh, we're currently out of curly fries. The person that just walked out, that was our curly fry guy.
This restaurant sucks, and we're going to leave a Yelp review.
And,
spoilers, 1 star.
And also, I engaged the Just Desserts protocol. That's right. It's a card game. It's more modern than the other ones we've been discovering, but there's still a protocol.
Nice reference, honey. Now let's sushi go. I gotta say, this VR game they made where you play for people who are playing a VR version of Frogger, it is not fun.
I swear it smells differently in town today.
Yes, and the lighting is a little green tinted. Very interesting.
What say you we go out onto the veranda and view the weather?
I'm all for it. Here, let me attach a chain to my monocle so I don't have to continuously hold it.
I shall do the same to my teacup.
It's difficult being a billionaire, you know.
My. Quite a breeze out here today.
Yes, a little windy, isn't it?
I'm going to lower the partition, which blocks our view of the rest of the poor parts of town.
Wait, there's a shiny object coming out of the wind at me. Oh. The wind, it seems to have blown a letter opener straight into my neck.
Partition back up then.
So, Boris, a dead body of a level 6 employee was found, and the security cameras didn't catch the act, but you were in the proximity of the employee at the time. It happened in the cardboard compactor room. A rope was involved, and I believe the culprit is Mr. White, which is you, Boris.
Are you willing to stake your reputation on that? Because if you guess and you're wrong, you're out of the company. You only get one guess.
I'm pretty confident about this. I had access to the security camera. I'm an open little envelope. All right, it was you. It was in the cardboard compactor room, and it was with, it was with a letter opener? Shit.
Off on the technicality, bitches. Ham and cheese on rye. Hold the tomatoes. Flip it twice. Onions on the side, lightly grilled.
Thanks, Tim. Do you mind writing that down on a ticket and putting it in the window like we do? I'm not going to remember all those things. You just forgot it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tim, you got to write things down. You got to write it down at the table, take it to the kitchen, put it in the window. You can't just shout it out and expect everybody to remember.
They shout it out in the movies.
Yeah, that's in the movies, Tim, but that's a terrible way to run a restaurant. Go back to the table, tell the customers you forgot their order, write it down next time. It's taking a long time to get our ham and cheese.
Yeah, I told the chef, but he forgot immediately. So I'm going to need to take your order again.
Okay. Would you want to write it down this time?
Look, dude, can I level with you? I never learned to read or write.
Got it. No problem. Do you mind if I hop back there? I can talk to the chef directly.
Yeah. Come on back.
Hi. You must be the chef.
This
Yeah,
is
you're
the
not.
customer that had the order that you forgot as soon as I said.
Okay, he's not allowed back here. You're not allowed back here. Oh no, it's
Where
cool.
where is it written that he can't be back here, Tony?
It's in the employee handbook. Didn't you read the employee handbook?
Handbook schmandbook. You've seen one restaurant movie. You know how to. You've seen them all.
Listen, I'm sorry, but this isn't working out. I gotta fire you. That's impossible. I don't work here. No, not you, him, the employee. No, you can't fire him. Look, he's a great kid. He's been such a good server to me. You made it awesome hiring him. If you're gonna fire somebody, you fire me. You don't work for me. I can't fire you. Well, I just won't come back in. I just won't come here for lunch. That's effectively firing me, right? I guess
He's got you there, Tony. He's got you there. If we sneak past the right way, the librarian won't even see us, and we can do whatever we want in the stacks on the 5th floor.
Hell yeah. I hope we're thinking about the same thing we want to do in the stacks on the 5th floor.
It's going to be a sexy time.
I can't wait. Okay. Let's break for the stairs.
Okay, ready? Good.
Okay.
I don't think they saw us.
We're so much closer.
Luckily,
to the
my
stairs.
bag full of dice didn't make a sound.
Boy, I'm getting so excited thinking about what we're about to do in the stacks on the 5th floor. All right.
Right, ready?
Up the stairs. Let's go. Go.
Oh, we made it. Thank goodness. My character sheet ruffled a little bit, and I thought we were going to get caught, but we didn't.
Ooh. Okay. I don't think anyone's around. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Definitely am.
Should we say it on the count of 3?
Yes.
Okay. 1,
2,
2, 3. D&D.
Take off your clothes.
What?
What?
You're an octopus. Octopus, baby, you're an octopus.
All right, man. New plan. Take your bayonet, run straight through the battlefield, screaming at the top of your lungs, and take a bullet for us. It's just going to, wake up the team, get them motivated.
Counterpoint. What if I put my gun down, head off into the woods, and never come back?
Well, then I'd have to court-martial you for deserting the army, so that wouldn't end up well for you.
You have to find me first!
Hey, come back here. Come on, don't run away. There's too many
What?
leaves and things. There you are. Hey, listen, you don't run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joe. Give me your bayonet. Joe? God damn it. Joe, where did you go? God.
What? I was running off into the woods.
There you are. Listen. Stop it. You stay right here, mister. You're going to march on that battlefield and you're going to take a bullet for us. All right?
I don't want to. That sounds painful.
Listen. If I have to tell you one more time, slip. Oh, damn it. I fell on your bayonet. Ugh. Oh, that sucks.
In your honor, I will run forward with my bayonet and take a bullet for the team.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that. And don't tell the men that I was killed by a 7.
I wanna shout. You're in love with the cardboard cutout.
I'm ready to get nasty. I'm going to take this one out and swap it with this one because they have different codes. So it fucks up everything if you're trying to look for this book. How nasty is that?
I feel really bad for people who are researching how to use flour. I feel really bad for people who are researching diseases of grass.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for people who are researching myopia. I feel really bad for people who are researching the rings of Saturn.
Dude, I get the point. You don't have to keep naming all those different books. Like, also, this is why nobody comes to the fifth floor, is because who puts all of these books in the same section, right? Ah, dude. Advanced game theory. Whoa, this is awesome. Basically, it's saying that every human has a number. And if you're a lower number, you're actually legally able to kill another human. Did you know this?
What?
There's one more book here. It's How to Do Bad Improv by Really Hard Forcing a Callback to an Earlier Scene. Oh, I've already read this.
Give it to me. I'll read it.
Great. I think it'll help a lot. There you are.
Phew. Ah, it stabbed me in the neck. James, we did it.
Whew, there it is. That was very orderly, if I do say so myself. I was really impressed with the way you just thought of the idea to stab a character in the neck every single time we did a scene.
Well, you know, when you get an idea sometimes and it's your only idea, you just go with it.
I just don't know what we're going to do on the show next week now that we've, kind of overused the stabbing people in the neck device. I just don't know if we have anything else to go on, really.
Here's the brilliant part of that, is you can stab people almost anywhere.
For the credits, what do you want to scroll? Should we scroll like
all the places we're going to stab people in upcoming Crossbows episodes?
Okay, great.
Okay, well, that's all for this week's episode. I'm really glad that you were here.
Me too. It would have been confusing of who stabbed you in the neck if I hadn't been here today.
All right, we'll see you all next week.
See you next week. All right, episode 97 is Order.
I looked it up today, so I get a cookie.
Wow. Let's pat ourselves on the back for doing the bare minimum, John.
Commence operation. Operation. As I can get the bullet out as long as I don't touch the sides. Order! Order! There will be no weenie gazing in this room. In fact, I think the only neighborhood in the whole town that's untouched is Billionaires Row.
Wow, we've got a lot of neck stabbing going on.
When you're an improv hack and you don't know what else to do at the end of a scene, just stab them in the neck. Oh, and one more thing. Jetpack shoes.